Ever wonder what an average weekend looks like with the average guy from Dirtbike Dads? Come along, let's see. It starts with a little bit of research and development, testing a new release mechanism to drop a 750-pound pumpkin onto a minivan. Then the focus shifts to coordinating the efforts of 22 teams who have designed and built their own trebuchets to compete where they are measured by their accuracy and distance capabilities, and ensuring that we have fun targets and plenty of space for the crowd to watch. Seriously though, who doesn't want to see a pumpkin go into that swimming pool? Then the dudes from Unauthorized Engineering showed up with their awesome motorized couch, so of course we had to take an intermission to drive that thing around. Look at how fun this thing is. Even Average Gal and her pals thought it was pretty fun. Check out the teamwork between Average Guy and Flying Squirrel. Let's head back to the competition for just a minute. What's this? Could it be? Oh my, is it gonna hit the pool? So close. Check this out. The same team, another throw. Ooh, this one is definitely worth watching. They used a Jeep tire as a counterweight, and check that out. Hit the trampoline. The same team attempts it once again. Boom. They hit the pool. Gotta see that again. So satisfying. We should at least give him a cool shirt for that. The focus then became ensuring that a 750-pound pumpkin could be lifted around 100 feet in the air and released. We of course had a guest appearance by Miley Cyrus, Big Blue, who of course came in like a wrecking ball. Look at all the people who showed up for this event. By some counts, there were 3,000 people. Other counts were 4,000 people at this event. That is a pretty high concentration of nerds. Can you even imagine how many calculators were out determining what the friction coefficients and kinetic energies were? And now to the fun stuff. Of course, we got the dirt bikes out. Come on. Reason 3,642 of why the average guy. Fall was in the air, there were leaves on the trail, it was a perfect day. And we have hours and hours of amazing footage. However, I'll try to clip it down to just a short few minutes of pure trail goodness. Yes, it does just keep going for hours like this. For those that can watch trail riding like this as a form of meditation, I will post a separate video of uncut footage. Let's take a quick break here and look at some of the challenges that we had to overcome on this trail ride. We had a great crew. There's about 10 of us, ranging in age from 13 to 64. Of course, we found a tiny jump and decided to try it out a little bit. And as some of you may know, Cheap Guy recently had to have his tendon reattached to his bone in his arm. And so this is Average Guy telling him, "No way, sir, you cannot jump." One of the things that I enjoy the very most about riding with a good group of people is that with all different skill levels, everybody's very patient and willing to help each other out and get up obstacles like this. And we're a little bit choosy on who we're going to ridicule. Average gal? Absolutely. Check out Classy Girl rocking the beta. She's loving it. Thanks for joining us for a couple of days of Average Adventures. Even though weekends like this tend to be pretty busy and tend to involve a whole bunch of tiny details that nobody else cares about, but I think are extremely important. At the end of the day, it's all about connection, and it's all about being just a little bit better than we were yesterday. And it's all about gratitude for the freedoms that we enjoy, the places we get to live, the hobbies that we get to have. Let's send you off with one quick hill climb featuring Tall Guy. Gets a little squirrely at the top. I wonder if he's gonna make it. Until next time, stay average, my friends.